What would happen if we combined all the useless traits from every One Piece character into one character? How would a character survive in the One Piece universe who has Zoro's navigational skills, combat skills from pre-timed Skip Usopp, and the powers of a devil fruit that no one would eat even if they get One Piece treasure in return? Today, I'm creating such a character. An absolute weakling, an entirely useless character in the entire One Piece universe by combining the most worthless traits from your favorite or not so favorite One Piece characters into one spectacularly inept individual. By the end of this video, you'll meet a character who embodies nothing but pure, unadulterated weakness. So are you ready? Let's dive in. Now, there are mainly 10 characteristics that define strength in a One Piece character. These are Devil Fruit ability, physical strength, haki, combat skills, intelligence and strategy, speed and agility, endurance and stamina, navigation and survival skills, weapon proficiency, emotional and psychological traits. As I said, my goal would be to find the most useless and worst match for each of these traits and assign them to my character. To keep things interesting, we'll only use one trait from any given character. This way, we'll create a truly unique individual. For example, if we take Buggy's lack of haki, we won't use his poor navigation skills. This ensures our character is a unique combination of weaknesses from across the One Piece universe. First up, we need to assign my character a Devil Fruit ability. In the One Piece universe, Devil Fruits grant incredible powers to those who eat them. From transforming into mythical creatures to controlling elements, the possibilities are endless. But for our character, we need a Devil Fruit that is more of a curse than a blessing. That is why I'll be assigning my character powers from the Jockey Jockey no Mi Jacket Fruit. This fruit allows the user to transform into a jacket that others can wear, giving the user control over the wearer's body. The user is entirely dependent on someone else to activate their ability and is extremely vulnerable while in jacket form. Without someone willing to wear them, the ability is utterly useless, making it one of the most impractical and disadvantageous devil fruits in the One Piece universe. I think this is the most useless devil fruit one could eat. Next, we need to discuss physical strength for our character. Physical strength is a cornerstone of combat effectiveness in the One Piece world. Characters like Zoro and Luffy possess immense physical strength that allows them to take on powerful enemies. But for our character, we're going to the minimal end of the spectrum. We need the strength of a scared little child, so who would we choose for this trait? I think the best match would be Usopp from Pre-Time Skip. Usopp is known for his lack of physical strength and constant running away from danger. Usopp's physical weakness made him a liability in many battles. For example, in the fight against Mr. Four and Miss Merry Christmas during the Alabasta arc, Usopp's lack of strength was evident. He was easily overpowered and heavily injured, relying on his wit rather than strength to survive. Our character, however, lacks even that level of wit, making them completely ineffective in combat. So, having the physical strength of Usopp would be the worst match for our character. Next up, we need Haki powers. Haki is a powerful ability that grants users enhanced senses, the ability to predict movements, and even the power to intimidate or knock out opponents. There are three main types of haki. First, we have observation haki, also known as Kenbunsuko haki. This type allows the users to sense the presence, emotions, and intentions of others. It can also grant limited precognitive abilities, allowing users to predict an opponent's movements. Second type of haki is armament haki, also known as Busoshuku haki. This type allows the users to create an invisible armor around themselves for defense or to enhance their attacks. It can also be used to bypass Devil Fruit defenses, making it possible to harm low-gear type users. Finally, we have Conqueror's haki, also known as Haoshoku haki. This rare type allows the user to exert their willpower over others, intimidating or even knocking out weaker wild individuals in their vicinity. Characters like Luffy and Rayleigh use haki to great effect in battles. So haki indeed is a powerful technique, having even slightest of it gives immense power and control. So we can't give this extremely powerful trait to our character, therefore I've decided that our character would not have any haki abilities whatsoever. This trait comes from Buggy the Clown. Buggy's lack of haki renders him incapable of facing stronger opponents effectively. Throughout the Marineford War, Buggy's lack of haki left him as comic relief rather than a serious contender, unable to impact the battle significantly. So, our character has zero haki and zero chance in any high-level fight. Now let's talk about combat skills. Combat skills are essential for any character in the One Piece world. Characters like Sanji and Zoro have honed their combat skills through years of training and experience, and they're among the finest fighters in the One Piece universe. We're looking to combat skills that are completely opposite to Zoro or Sanji. Therefore, I'm going with poor combat skills and lack of training. This trait comes from Helmeppo from Pre-Time Skip. We all know that Helmeppo lacks combat skills and mainly rely on his father's influence rather than his own abilities. It was very evident in Shell's town. Helmeppo's inaptitude was highlighted when he couldn't handle even basic combat situations, making him a burden rather than an asset. Every character is similarly unskilled, making them a liability in any fight. Intelligence and strategy come next. Intelligence and strategic thinking are crucial for planning and executing successful battles. We have some extremely intelligent characters like Nami and Robin who are known for their sharp minds and strategic prowess. But we are looking for 0 IQ here. Our character have poor intelligence and poor strategic thinking. I've taken this trait from Luffy. Luffy's impulsive and reckless nature often leads to poorly thought out decisions, putting himself and his crew in danger. During the Water 7 arc, Luffy's decision to fight Usopp over the Going Merry was a demonstration of his poor judgment, causing a rift within the crew. Our character, however, has even less intelligence and strategy, making them an absolute liability. Next, we have speed and agility. Speed and agility are key for dodging attacks and moving swiftly in battle. Characters like Sanji and Kizaru are known for their incredible speed, but we need this trait from someone extremely slow and clumsy. So I'm choosing Tribble, whose gelatinous body makes him slow and awkward in movements. Tribbol's slow and clumsy movements hindered his combat effectiveness. And for example, in Dressrosa, Tribbol's sluggishness was exploited by Law and Luffy during their battle against Doflamingo, highlighting his ineffectiveness. Our character, however, is even slower and clumsier, making them easy prey in any fight. Let's discuss endurance and stamina next. Endurance and stamina allow characters to fight for extended periods and withstand damage. Characters like Zoro and Luffy are known for their incredible endurance and stamina, but our character must have very low endurance and stamina. The question is, from whom do we choose this trait? I have an idea: Spandam. Spandam's physical weakness and low stamina made him completely ineffective in combat situations. You must remember, during the NI's lobby arc, Spandam was easily overpowered and heavily relied on his authority and CP9 agents to protect him, demonstrating his lack of endurance. Our character, however, has even less stamina and endurance, making them unable to last in any fight. Next up, navigation and survival skills. Navigation and survival skills are crucial for characters who spend most of their time at sea. Characters like Nami are invaluable for their navigation skills, but our character lacks any navigational skills and has poor survival instincts. This trait comes from Caribou. Caribou's lack of navigation skills often led him into trouble, unable to find his way or survive without assistance. In the Fishman Island arc, Kiyabu was repeatedly captured and escaped, highlighting his poor navigational and survival instincts. Our character, however, is even worse, making them a liability on any voyage. Weapon proficiency is next. Weapon proficiency allows characters to use various weapons effectively in battle. Characters like Zoro and Mihawk are masters of swords, whereas Usopp is master sniper, but our character cannot use any weapon. No sword, no sniper, no nothing. This trait comes from Helmeppo from Pre-Time Skip. Helmeppo's inability to handle weapons made him ineffective in combat. In Shellstown, Helmeppo's mishandling of weapons and lack of skill were evident, making him a laughingstock rather than a threat. Our character, however, is even worse, unable to handle any weapon effectively. Finally, we have emotional and psychological traits. Emotional and psychological resilience are crucial for facing the dangers of the One Piece world, but our weakest character has high levels of cowardice, fear, and emotional instability. This trait comes from Usopp from Pre-Time Skip. Usopp's cowardly nature often led him to flee from danger, undermining his reliability in critical situations. During the Syrup Village arc, Usopp's fear and tendency to run away were prominent, requiring his friends to step in and handle threats. Our character, however, is even more cowardly and emotionally unstable, making them completely unreliable in any situation. So, let's recap our hilariously weak character, shall we? Devil Fruit ability, Noro Noro no Mi. Impractical and largely ineffective. Physical strength, minimal. Gets overpowered easily. Haki, none. No advantage in combat. Combat skills, poor, unskilled, and untrained. Intelligence and strategy, low, poor judgment, and strategic thinking. Speed and agility, extremely slow and clumsy, easy prey in battle. Endurance and stamina, very low, can't last in fights. Navigation and survival skills, lacks navigational skills, poor survival instincts. Weapon proficiency, inept, can't handle any weapon effectively. Emotional and psychological traits, high levels of cowardice and emotional instability, completely unreliable. Our character is a perfect storm of weakness, a fragile bundle of nerves and ineptitude. They'd probably struggle to survive a day in the One Piece world, let alone take down any foes. But hey, at least they'd be entertaining to watch, right? So there you have it, folks. The weakest character in One Piece history. If you enjoyed this journey into the realm of hilariously weak characters, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more fun content. And let us know in the comments how you'd create your own weakest character. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with another creative video idea next time. Bye!